is Mikey Snow. I'm here to talk about my experiences at Camp Manito-wish YMCA. My favorite experience was horses and the program areas altogether. I really enjoy spending time with animals and learning new things. I learned to make the most out of things that you maybe didn't like before. I think one of camp's best qualities is the experiences they offer. Every day you learn something new. I also like cabin activities because you spend time and get to know your cabin mates better. The Near South section has a special opportunity to learn and try new things as a group. I have nothing bad to say about camp and the time I've had here. Thank you for listening.
I'm Will Stackhouse, and I'm representing Far South. In Far South, everybody was open to trying new things and were welcoming to everybody they saw. The P staff were so patient while explaining things to whoever needed it. It made every activity so much better. They were kind, nice, fair, and most of all, they were helpful. In many ways, like Archery Eleanor teaching people how to shoot bows, Mike Smiley teaching people how to ride bikes, Sports Lucy showing people Venice, and Nature Anna taking people around camp, and Rifles Nora teaching people how to shoot BB guns. And a huge thanks to the waterfront staff. They made the session so fun for everyone. I have nothing but good things to say about camp, and especially Far South, and I can't wait for it again next summer. See you later, Far South.
So my experience at camp has been astonishing. Me and my cabin and Camp Manito-wish itself has so much chemistry, and I have so many stories to show for it. But one that sticks out to me the most has to be the fire story. So on the third night of trail of a near norther, we had a dove day. That's really rare. It was amazing. We played cards, and every second was beautiful until we realized that we didn't have a grate on the stove in the fire pit. So we decided to we decided to use the stove that camp gives us, and everything was looking so great. It was amazing. We were about to have rice and beans party. It was gonna be great, and then we realized that the fire or the water that we were boiling for the rice wasn't cooking. So we took the pot off. We seen what was in it, and it was a whole bunch of sand. So we had to dump all the sand out to make sure that we can actually eat tonight. So a few minutes later, we put the stove back on, and we're all good. So we go back in our tent to keep on playing because it's starting to get dark, and we gotta get ready to go to bed. So a few minutes later, I hear my counselor screaming, like, oh no, what's gonna happen? Or what's happening? So all of us rush out. I see a huge fire, and my counselor is trying to take the stove pump because it's just fueling the fire that's already really big. So I go to the garage, to try to, put the fire out. So after that, my counselor burnt his hand. This wasn't the bad thing of trail. This was the thing that made everyone get closer together. Everybody worked together as a team to make sure that the fire got put out. This wasn't a bad thing. This is something we should look forward to at trail. Not the injuries, but the experiences that we have on camp. Everybody will try to make sure they have the experiences to remember on camp. Either this is your first year, second year, third year, even if you're still coming back next year. You should always look forward to the experiences that you should have. Thank you.
Hello, Camp Manito-wish. My name is Jack Dillon, and I'm representing the Far North section. I've been Far North for 3 years, and I can only say great things. My cabin mates, counselors, and the trips I've been on have all been awesome, and I'm so grateful that I've been able to experience everything I have at camp with the people I'll be able to call friends for the rest of my life. When I first arrived here at camp, I was pretty unenthusiastic. I was bummed that I was missing things at home that would be super fun. And after coming into my cabin is when I recognized some familiar faces, and I got pretty excited. Still, I felt a little bit like I would have been better if I stayed home. Trails would change that. The first few days were long, buggy, and rainy, which made me miss home even more. But after hearing my leader Bobby mention Type 2 fun, I realized that a lot of the stuff I didn't like in the moment made great stories for later. It was then when I started to live in the moment and find out that I was having lots of fun. Long lightning stances, paddles, and having to set up camp quickly before rain were some things I would have never thought were fun before. When we got back, I made so many new friends and had fun with them at program areas and section games. I hope that I can take these experiences and use them in outdoors next year. And I hope that the campers coming into their North End years can do the same in the future. I want to thank all of my current and past cabin mates, counselors, and the staff members I've met that have helped me become who I am today.